Here's a look at some of the all-time Irish greats. You've got Joe Montana, you got Tim Brown, you got Troy Murphy on that list, some pretty special talent. And then you got me fouling a guy? That's the best picture you could have of me? That better be one of my shot blocks that led to my all-time record in shot blocks. But anyway, welcome into Campus Insiders. I'm Jordan Cornette. Today we're going to mix things up a little bit. It's widely known around these parts. I'm a big-time Notre Dame fan. As a former alum and former basketball player, I also do love some Notre Dame football. With that said, I'm going to welcome in Scout.com national recruiting analyst Allen Trieu, and we're going to talk a little Irish football recruiting. How's that sound, Allen? Good stuff. We're going to start with this concept of Brian Kelly's. It's getting a ton of buzz. They're calling it the Irish invasion. It's essentially bringing in all the top talent from across the country and recruits to perform on the field. And they tell me all my boys say Notre Dame has no talent on campus. I just don't believe it. But can you elaborate on this Irish invasion concept? What exactly is it?
Well, I'm not sure we're talking about the same type of talent, but I do think it's a great concept. Basically, what's going to happen is they're going to try to bring in top recruits from around the country: California, Texas, Florida, Georgia, and of course not forgetting the kids in the Midwest, Chicago, Detroit, Indianapolis as well. And it's gonna be a camp. They're gonna get a chance to work with Brian Kelly and his staff. They're gonna get to run through drills. They're gonna do one-on-ones. They're gonna get to compete. They're gonna get to get better. And most importantly, they're gonna get to figure out what they like about the campus and the coaching staff. So it's very similar to what other schools have done with their Friday Night Lights concept, except this, you have a brand. You have the Irish invasion. You get the Irish name in there, and you get a lot of great kids up to South Bend and onto campus.
You know, Allen, the Irish are pretty much loaded at almost every single position on the field, which is no surprise because we are the future 2015 national champion. But with that said, is there any place or position of concern for Brian Kelly going into this year recruiting-wise?
Yeah, I think running back is a position they don't have a commit from yet, and they'd like to get one pretty soon here. That aforementioned Irish invasion is going to be a big one for that. They have two of the top running backs in the country coming up from the south: Jacques Patrick from Florida, Satanye Jamabo from Plano, Texas. Neither of them, I think, are Irish, but maybe they'll become honorary members of the Irish if Brian Kelly can get them to commit in the next month.
Things I love, Allen: a good double cheeseburger, a good Law & Order SVU marathon on USA, a good sneeze, and of course, another double cheeseburger, hence the double chin. But it seems to me like the great coach Brian Kelly really loves Blake Barnett, this quarterback coming in. Why is this kid so special? And don't we have enough quarterbacks already?
Well, first of all, Brian Kelly loves to stockpile quarterbacks. He likes to have some options to choose from. But what makes Blake Barnett special? Some of the same attributes in those things that you love. You love double cheeseburgers. Why? Because they're big, right? The double patty. Well, this kid's 6'4", 200 pounds, so he's got the frame to be able to add plenty more weight. He's also very mobile, just like your double cheeseburgers can be handed through a drive-thru and you can take it with you. I'm sure another something you love. Blake Barnett's very mobile, can make plays out of the pocket. He's quick like that sneeze. The last thing is a little different, though. I know you like Law & Order because of the drama. Well, this kid is a great decision maker. He's not going to add too much drama to those Notre Dame games. I think that's exactly what Irish fans want. I
love my girlfriend because of the drama. But anyway, Sean Crawford, this kid who decommitted from Michigan, he's reopened his recruiting. Is it true, Allen, that God came to him probably in the middle of the night and said, you don't want to play for that inferior team up north. Come play for God's team. Now, is this myth, or is there something else more substantial to the reason for his departure?
Well, I can't verify the religious aspect of his recruitment right now, but what happened was Crawford has been wanting to take a visit to Notre Dame and some other schools. He did so. When that happened, Michigan offered a couple of other cornerbacks in his class. I don't think that sat too well with him or his family. The good news for the Irish is he had a really good visit to South Bend. He's going to try to visit some other schools. I think Ohio State's also in the mix. I think this one's probably going to come down to the Buckeyes and the Irish. Another kid to look out for, Jordan Cornette from Cretin-Durham Hall, a school the Irish have had a lot of success for. He recently, after many people thought he had Notre Dame as his top school, visited Michigan State, came back, so the Spartans are on top. So I think the Irish are going to end up battling the Spartans and the Buckeyes for two of the Midwest best right there.
All right, Allen, you're in the circle of trust. You can be honest with me. Has there ever been a time, I know you analyze these guys by looking at tape, but have you ever felt like, man, I just want to get this D-end on the field and see if he can really hit that hard to really know if he's really that good of a prospect? Just a little bit?
Oh, all the time. I would love to really fully put it to the test. And if you're ever available and you want to get out on the football field, maybe put those double cheeseburgers to the test, see if you can throw a block or two. I'd love to have you out there as well.
I'd get winded too quick. Well, you know what, Allen? A good hard-hitting interview from time to time, it's a good thing for the soul. But that's all we got for now, CI Nation. Keep it locked in on CampusInsiders.com for all your latest in college sports. Deuces.